The Forest Ranger's Tale by the Fire. Late in the evening, a group of tired travelers were looking for a place to rest. The forest around them was unfriendly, dark, heavy, silent. Eventually, they stumbled upon a small cabin where an old female ranger lived. Inside by the fire sat her husband, a sturdy, elderly man with piercing eyes and rough, calloused hands. While sipping tea, he began to speak in a slow, serious tone. "So, what can I tell you? The forest is dangerous. No wolves, no bears, no snakes here. They don't come. Even they know better. Something else owns this place now." Some people exchanged glances. Someone chuckled under their breath, but the ranger remained grave. If you go out at night, hold on to your flashlights. And most of all, never think you're walking alone. Out here, someone's always walking behind you. You won't see them. You won't hear them, just rustling. Turn on your flashlight. Silence so thick, your ears ring. Not a single bird, not even a cricket. Take a few more steps, a branch snaps behind you. You turn, nothing, but turn back around, and the footsteps return. Closer. He poured himself another cup of tea and sighed. My grandfather used to say, "Never wait for it to come close. And whatever you do, don't try to see it." The curious ones, we used to find them hanging from trees, faces twisted like they'd seen hell itself. Skin pale, hair gone gray overnight. Took weeks of vodka to bring them back to their senses, if they came back at all. So, if you hear clear footsteps behind you, and there's no one when you look, don't linger. Swear out loud, turn around, and walk away. Don't look back. The faster, the better. He paused, staring into the fire. And sometimes they see soldiers, old ones, in World War uniforms, wandering, looking for the way home. They're not dangerous. Don't be afraid of them. Sometimes, if you listen closely near a campfire, you'll hear them singing, deep and muffled, like from underground. Or you might spot shadows between the trees. If you see them, it's a good sign. Means the place is safe. They don't stay where it's bad. He took another sip. But the suicides, they're angry. The forest never lets them go. They hate the living. If one drowned in a swamp, he'll lead some hiker there next. Before you know it, you're waist deep in water and sinking. They won't take you deeper than your neck, not if you wear a cross. Without it, you're done. And if you pitch a tent under a tree where someone hanged themselves, you're asking for trouble. Something will push you toward the fire, drop branches on you, choke you in your sleep. There's an old place deeper in, a bottomless bog. Looks like a trail leads through it, then, poof, someone's gone. First person walks across, second one vanishes. They say a water spirit pulls them under. Once it gets you, you become like it, and start calling others to join you. He fell silent again. The room felt colder somehow. Then there are the night visitors. They scratch on the walls, tap on the windows with claws, whisper in the chimney, and don't go to the toilet near the swamp. The spirits there don't like being disrespected. Make them angry, and they'll lead you in circles, mess up your trail, and you'll never find your camp again. The ranger leaned closer to the fire, eyes glinting. "There's a town nearby. In the 90s, all kinds of criminals hid out here. They'd bring victims into the woods, bury them, pour oil over the bodies so animals wouldn't dig them up. But the forest remembers. Sometimes you'll hear screams. One guy found a body after hearing crying in the trees. Called the cops. True story. And the leshy, the forest spirits, they're real. Pale, black-eyed things sitting inside tree hollows just watching. Snap twigs to lure you in. Birds cry out suddenly just to distract you. Don't hide under those trees. The leshy like to play, might even leave bite marks. You think it's rain, then you see red dots all over your neck. He lowered his voice. As for the lake girls, the drowned ones, they show up near forest lakes, especially when couples come camping. They sing softly. The water is warm. Come closer. And then no one sees you again. The ranger exhaled deeply. There used to be a village here. Simple folk, herbalists, mushroom pickers. Then the dark things started creeping in from the woods. Cows stopped giving milk. Birds went silent. People vanished at night. One drunk saw a glowing cat. Walked closer. Wasn't a cat. Just a skull grinning at him with empty eyes. Snap! It tried to bite. He crossed himself, and it vanished. Moon was full, stars clear, but evil hides even in the light. Some houses were cursed. One family built on the site of a massacre seemed fine until they started hearing footsteps at night, a shadow in the corner. Their little boy covered in bruises come morning. They dug up the basement, found bones, women and children from wartime. They left. Later, kids snuck into the place. One broke a leg, another fell from the roof. One looked in the window, saw a rotting face, green-eyed, whispering, "No." Kid's hair turned white right there on the spot. The ranger leaned back in his chair. I remember when I was little, parents left me alone. I found matches, tried to light one. It kept going out. I laughed, told my folks. They said it was my guardian angel stopping me. He paused. And the house spirits? They're real too. If mugs fall by themselves, that's him. Sometimes he slaps your cheek at night. You wake up, no one there. Just ask out loud, was that for good or bad? Or leave him some milk behind the stove. If not, he'll keep messing with you. Our local witch, they say the spirits drove her mad. Thunderstorm one night. Her hut was found burned, windows shattered. She was in the corner, frozen in fear. Died like that. Not a scratch on her, just pure terror. He glanced at the window. The darkness outside seemed to lean in, listening. So yeah, the forest isn't simple. It's old, angry, not meant for city folk. Stay here tonight. Don't camp out there. Who knows? Maybe something will come look in your tent, and you'll see what should never be seen.